Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Pretty Pants by Shay. Today I will be sharing with you how to make 3 to 6 months old baby sandals. So the material that I will be using today is the Bernat Handicrafter cotton yarn. This is 100% and the size is a medium yarn size 4, and the hook that I will be using is a 3.0 millimeter crochet hook. I will also need my yarn needle, Velcro straps, pair of scissors, stitch marker, needle and thread, and I have some pearl beads here, and of course I have my my baby sole here. So if you want to know how to make the sizes, you can check on my other video where I actually showed how to make the baby soles. So what I did was to go ahead off camera and I made 1 foot here, and this is how it looks. So I will be making the other one step by step. I will show you how to create this beautiful sandals here. So let's get crocheting, guys. So to begin, we will start off by sewing both soles together. So you're just gonna go through the top one here, and you're gonna go through the next one here. So you're gonna take your yarn like this, and you're gonna pull through here and here. And then you're gonna go in the next one. And you're gonna go through the next. Pull up your loop. And you're basically gonna slip stitch. So that's the first one there. So you're gonna continue going in each stitches right around until you reach to the last one there, and that's where you're gonna close off your stitch. Make sure that you're going into both soles. So I will continue doing my stitches and I will meet you here. So now I reach to the end and I stop here. So what I will do is I will cut my yarn. I'm gonna pull through. So I will use my yarn needle. then what you will do is you will go through these 2 stitch here, pull it tight, and then you're going to go through this loop here. And that's how you close here. And then you're just going to lose this. So you're going to go right in. So you can see. And then I'm just going to continue to weave in. And then I'll just cut the excess off. So if you want to start your sandals on this side where you're seeing the stitch like this, you can, but I rather to put the stitches on this side where you see like looking like a plait or something. So that's where I will be doing mine instead of here. But if you like this side, you can do it on this side. So I will weave in this part as well, and I'll be with you to show you how to measure up your sandals. So guys, I have gone ahead and I have put my stitch marker in. So what you will do is you will look for the center stitch in the back, and you're going to put your first stitch marker there. Then you will count 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the 8th stitch, you're going to put the next stitch marker. On the next side, you will also count 8, and you will put the stitch marker in the 8th stitch. Then you will count 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You will put your stitch marker there, and on the same side, you will do the same. Then you will count 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll put your stitch marker there, and on the next side, you will count 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the strap for the front, and this is the back of the sandals. So you can take this out. This was just to get the measurement correctly. So you have 8 on each side, and then the 1 here would technically be 17 in total for here. So we're gonna sew from this end to this end, but I am going to do the strap first. So I'll just put this aside for now. And to begin the strap, you will just basically be doing half double crochet. So insert your hook, pull it around, pull up your loop there. Make sure that it is sliding on the hook, and you're going to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now you're going to make half double crochet in the second chain here from the one on the hook. So that's where you're going to begin. When you make your first stitch here, you're going to use your stitch marker to mark your stitch. But what I will be doing is I'm not going to work in the stitches like this. I am going to turn over and I will be working in the back loops only. So the back post of the chain here, like that. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to use your stitch marker and you're going to mark your first stitch. So you're going to continue doing the same thing. If you notice that your stitch is a little bit too tight and your hook can't get through, you can use your yarn needle to kind of pull it up so you can get a better leverage of making your stitches. So I will meet you at the end of this round. So now I'm at the end of row 1. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to start in the first stitch here. So you're just going to basically continue making half double crochets, and you will be doing this for 3 rounds. So after this second round, then we will go to the third round, and that's where we're going to stop, and then we're going to install the strap onto the sole. So continue making your half double crochets. When you get to the last one here, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and then you do the same thing to the end here. So now I am at the end of my strap here, and I'm just going to cut generous amount of yarn. So about that amount. And I'm just going to pull that through. And I'm going to use my yarn needle. So we're going to do the strap here. I'm just going to pull. And depending on the side that you want it to be on, you can leave it on this side and sew from here. But I want this side to be up. So this side would be the wrong side. So I will be sewing this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm here. So this is where I'm going to start sewing. So I'm just sewing on the inside. So I'm just gonna go over here, and then I will show you how to do the other part here. So now that I am finished sewing one part inside, so this is how the right side is gonna look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this under, and I'm gonna sew this side here. So you're gonna turn your work like that, and you're gonna insert, go to the extreme end here, I'm just gonna go back through that same stitch. And you're just sewing on the inside. So that your strap will be well secured. So I'm just gonna pull this over, and there it is. This side looking clean, this side also looking clean, but I need to do another stitch to go down here on my fourth stitch here. So I am just gonna go like this right here, and I'm just gonna go in on my fourth stitch. Okay, let me just go from this side. So now I am even. I'm just gonna go through it one more time to make sure that it is well secured. There it is. Just gonna weave the tail in under here. there is the strap. Now we're going to work on the back of the sandal. So to begin the back here of the sandals, you're going to insert your hook as I did here. You're going to pull your yarn through. You're going to yarn over, and in the next stitch you're going to make a half double crochet. Yarn over. So you're basically just making half double crochet right around. Make sure that you mark your first stitch here. So continue doing half double crochets until you get to the end. You're going to chain one, and then you're going to turn your work and you're going to start doing the same thing all over again. So I will meet you at the end. Now I am at my last stitch. Chain one, turn your work, and continue making half double crochets. Always remember to mark your stitch so that you can find it whenever you reach to the end, because sometimes the stitches tends to hide. So you don't want to miss your stitch. Okay, so continue doing that and I'll meet you at the end of this row. So now I am at the end of row 2. You're going to chain one, turn your work, continue making half double crochets around. We're going up to 4 rows. So now we're starting our 3rd row here. When you are at your 4th row, when you finish your 4th row, I'll meet you there and I'll show you what to do next. So now I am at the end of row 4. So what I did was to start from this side, from the left side. So when I am making my strap, it can go to the right. And with the first sandals that I made here, first foot, I started on the right side so the strap could go to the left. So this is the left foot and this will be the right foot. So what I am going to do now is I am going to chain 16, and 16. I am going to work in the back post of each stitches down. So I will have a total of 15 stitches because I will be working in the 2nd stitch from the one here on the hook. So I'll be working here. So that's my first stitch and I'll use my stitch marker. So continue making your half double crochets in each stitches, and I'll meet you at the end. So now I am at the end of my 15 stitches, and I'm just gonna cut my yarn here. And I'm just gonna sew down this side. So I will be going in here just to lock it. To make sure that this part is on the right side. So it would just look like everything is starting from there. You can see that. And I'm just basically gonna be sewing down in the stitches here, and then I will lose a tail. I'm just gonna be going anywhere, just weaving the excess here. And then I'll just cut what is left of it. And there it is. So I'm just gonna put on this here. So I'll basically be sewing it down. So this part is gonna go on the inner part of the strap here, and then I'll just sew down this part. So you're just basically gonna start from the inside, going in and out, and until you're finished, and then we're gonna attach the little pearls on top here. So I went ahead and I put my Velcro on, and I have my pearls here. So I'm just gonna show you how I install it. So I'm just gonna measure up from here to here, from this point to here. So I'm just gonna put the next set here. So you're just basically gonna just put it like this. And then you're gonna insert your needle extremely in front of this first one here. You're gonna pull that down. Don't worry about it being like that. So shape it in the way how this one is, and then you're just gonna insert your needle to basically hold it down. So you're just gonna sew to hold down each pearls. So I'm just gonna go back through again, and I'm gonna go to hold down these ones here. You can sew it as much as you like to make sure that the pearls are well set. And won't fall off. You can glue them if you would like, but I prefer to sew them in case I missed on one of them and it's not glued properly. If I sew it instead, then I can just cut the thread and I will be able to take it off without damaging the material. So I think this is sturdy enough for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna knot the thread under here. I'm just gonna go back again just to make sure that it is well secured. You can go any amount of time you like, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut my excess off now, and I will show you the end product of our sandals here. My 3 to 6 months old baby sandals is now completed, and this is what it looks like. It is looking very neat, very tidy, very beautiful. Guys, if you love this tutorial and this video was very straightforward for you to try this, you can also recreate the style if you like. You can use flowers instead of pearls. You can do it however you like. Guys, if you enjoy this video, please do give it a like, share, comment, and tell me what you think. And if you're new to my channel, please click the notification bell so you can be notified each time I post a video. Until next time, guys, thanks again for watching. Bye.